Wells Fargo Minnesota Sports Prep Update for Friday, February 21st. I'm Ryan Phelps. As the February frenzy heats up, we had state tournament berths earned over the weekend and state championships handed out as well. We'll start with those. And state dance, as Yellow Medicine east of Granite Falls successfully defended their Jazz title. Benilde St. Margaret's and Eastview took home the hardware as well. For Yellow Medicine East, it was their second straight and sixth overall state championship in dance. They beat out Duluth Marshall, Aitkin, Prairie, Rockford, and Tracy Milroy Ballatin. Other teams finishing near the top in 2A and 3A were Sartell St. Stephen, St. Cloud Tech, and Brainerd. That was in jazz. In high kick, Eastview won the 3A crown, with Totino Grace earning the championship in 2A and Aitkin in Class 1A. In boys hockey, the regular season wrapped up over the weekend. The tournament brackets are being uploaded as we speak to our website, minnesotascores.net. The section championships are next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with the state tournament the following week, March 5th through the 8th at the XL Energy Center in downtown St. Paul.
Your first word probably wasn't something like finance, or savings, or ATM. But whatever that first word was, it opened up a world to you that was built on conversations. It's this exchange of ideas that Wells Fargo puts into practice every day, through listening, guiding, and planning. So when the conversation is about ways to grow your savings or your business, we'll be here to help you find the right answers. Because an open dialogue is what opens doors. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A.
Woohoo! This is the best dirt bath ever!
Larry, what's with all that racket?
I'm loving my new digs. This compost is amazing. Come on in, give it a try.
What are you talking about? Oh yeah, you weren't kidding, Larry. This stuff is great.
The Mulch Store has compost your garden, and yes, even the worms will love. Stop by any of the Mulch Store locations in Burnsville, Minnetrista, Rosemount, and Shakopee to pick up the best compost in the Midwest. Online at mulchstoremn.com. Also shop rocks, seed, soil, edging, and more. Now's the time to make your neighbors green with envy.
Store locations in Burnsville, Minnetrista, Rosemount, and Shakopee.
Tourney time heats up this week with two of the big ones in girls sports. Later this week at the U of M Sports Pavilion, it's gymnastics. In Class A, look for New Prague, Melrose, Austin, Big Lake, Martin County, North Branch, Breck, and Big Lake. And keep an eye out for the defending all-around champ, Sella Fadness of Austin. In Class 2A, the competing teams are Roseville, Northfield, Wayzata, St. Cloud Tech, Cambridge Isani, Lakeville North, Rosemount, and Champlain Park. And last year's all-around champ in 2A is also back for more gold. That's Bailey Dupay from Northfield. The Raider Gymnasts are the number one team in Class 2A heading into the state tournament. In Class 1A, the odds-on favorite is Melrose, as they've had a firm grip on the number one spot the past 4 weeks. The action starts Friday and wraps up Saturday at the U. And tonight marks the first step in perhaps the greatest journey in all of high school sports in Minnesota as boys section hockey gets underway. 62 teams in all are competing tonight around the state, with half of them playing their final game of the year. All 16 brackets in 1A and 2A boys hockey have been posted on minnesotascores.net. The section finals are next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
With the puck, high slot to the point. Sedic can't handle the bouncing puck. Turns and fires. Scored! Danny Sedic for the point. May have been deflected right
Tom
on
Witchin with the call on MSBN in triple overtime as Lakeville North gets by Moundsview 3-2 in the Class 2A state quarterfinals at the XL Energy Center in girls hockey. Danny Sadick gets the game winner and helps wake up Lakeville North from a potential nightmare, as their two previous state championship bids both ended in overtime, including last year's 6-overtime marathon against Minnetonka in the semifinals. The 1A championship is at noon, 2A at 7 p.m. And speaking of heartbreak in overtime, despite a late 2-0 lead yesterday over Canada, the U.S. women's hockey team let the gold slip through their fingers. The Canadians tied the game with 54.6 seconds remaining in regulation, then won it in overtime 3-2. Team USA has had many Minnesotans on the roster over the years, but has not won gold since 1998 in Nagano. This year's team featured Gigi Marvin of Warroad, Ann Schlepper of St. Cloud, and Lee Steckline from Roseville.
I like saving money. I mean, it's not like I have a purse stuffed with coupons or... Okay, I do. The other day, I went into Wells Fargo to get help with a car loan.
Good news. You qualify for our double discount promotion. Get double the interest rate discount we normally give on select new loans and lines of credit just for being a Wells Fargo checking package customer.
And the best part, I didn't even need a coupon.
Come to Wells Fargo to discuss how the double discount promotion can help with the interest rate on your new loan or line of credit. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far. Subject to credit qualification. Wells Fargo Bank N.A. Equal housing lender.
I'm in a state of caffeination. Got all my fingers shaking. Must have been my large Americano, mochaccino, macchiato. Now the family's gone to bed, and that's my favorite time to get some tips on better rates. Cause my State Farm guy answers late, and even when it's not my agent, someone's standing by so patient. Getting coverage questions answered helps me to relax. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Visit Brandy Warmbier's State Farm Insurance Office, located off Singletree and Flying Cloud Drive, online at brandywarmbier.com.
Keep your engine in tip-top shape year-round. Haviland Motor Oil with Deposit Shield features excellent anti-wear protection and protects against oxidation, corrosion, and thermal breakdown while reducing engine deposits and sludge formation, keeping your engine cleaner. Preserve and protect your engine with Haviland Motor Oil with Deposit Shield, available at Hardware Hank.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
It's time for our Hardware Hank Nuts and Bolts Athletes of the Week, which are selected every Tuesday based on your nominations to MinnesotaScores.net. Each week we pick two winners, one from the Metro and one from Greater Minnesota. The Outstate winner is Madison Danelski from Hermantown Girls Alpine Skiing, and the Metro winner is Anna House from Mounds View Gymnastics. The Wells Fargo Minnesota Sports Prep Update can be heard right here every Monday through Friday. And for more coverage, you can find us on the web at MinnesotaScores.net. That's Minnesota-Scores.net. I'm Ryan Phelps on Minnesota Sports Radio.
It's time for another round of live local play-by-play coverage of Southwest Metro High School sports. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the Mulch Store, Performance Therapy Innovations, Alpha Investment Advisors, The Tavern on 4 and 5, The Sun Current, Home Video Studio, and in partnership with BEC TV, Bloomington Educational Cable Television. Catch all of the action all season long on your home for Southwest Metro Sports, PSB Media. Game time is coming up next.
Section hockey on the air here on PSB Media as it's 6AA semifinals, Eden Prairie versus Holy Family Catholic here on PSBMN.com. Glad to have you along with us. Should be a good matchup between these two teams and a rematch of last year's 6AA quarterfinal that Eden Prairie won by a score of 7-1. Good afternoon, my name is Brett Johnson. We have section hockey all day. First of 5 games that we'll have on the air here in 2AA, 3AA, and also in 6AA. Taking a look at the records here for both teams. Holy Family Catholic will be the road team in this game. They're 25-1 on the season. They're coming off a victory over Minnetonka in the 6AA quarterfinals, 7-1. Eden Prairie, on the other hand, they are 15-8-3. They come off of an 8-0 victory over Robbinsdale Armstrong. We're about underway. Eden Prairie will be shooting from left to right. Holy Family from right to left here at Braemar Arena as we are underway, as Eden Prairie will shoot it right into the Holy Family Catholic bench here off the faceoff. As you can probably see, we're audio only for this afternoon's broadcast. That's because Section 6AA does not allow live streaming video of the game. So we would have liked to have brought you video, but that's the section restrictions as they govern all the broadcast rules here once we get to the playoffs. Stumped into the Holy Family Catholic zone. The defense of the Fire will flip it out as it trickles into the Eden Prairie zone, where Luke Snuggerud will pick it up behind his own net. Snuggerud will go left side and pass it over to Colton Schmidt, who's playing at left wing, as he returned to the lineup on Thursday against Robbinsdale Armstrong. So certainly a guy that Eden Prairie very happy to have, as he had not played in a game since January. Now, to be exact, his last game was January 10th against Cloquet Esco Carleton. And to give you an idea of the impact he has on the team, he's one of only 4 players that averages over 1 point per game. Face off just outside the Eden Prairie zone as they'll play it back to the fence, send it over to Luke Snugrud on the left side. Snugrud will work his way into neutral, try to pass it out to center. It's tipped up into the air. Holy Family will kick it into the zone. Brady Shue will have it. He'll pass it over to Snugrud as Eden Prairie will again try to break outside the zone. They try to go up to Schmidt, but it was picked off by Holy Family's John Peterson. And now here comes the fire from the left side. They'll send it weak side over to the right. It's Dylan Wolf, very good defenseman, who fires a shot. Jake Gertis makes the save. Rebound, Wolf fires another shot. Gertis makes the save. Wolf able to hold the zone as they'll send it into the corner. Snugrud gets there as he'll skate with it out to neutral along the left wing boards. Takes a long shot. Lacombe able to glove it down. Now it's tied up into the corner. Argetsinger will try to gather control of the puck as he skates with it into the far side corner. Holy Family will get it as they'll tip it over to number 16. That's Will Guerin as he's able to skate with it outside the zone. Now he gets tied up near the blue line. He'll turn it over. Argetsinger over to Parrish. Parrish, a shot from the top of the circle that goes just wide. And it'll go outside the zone as Peterson will try to force his way in. He's tied up by Andy Aguilar. Holy Family fans want a penalty. They don't get one, so play continues as Argetsinger will get it over to Aguilar. Here's Aguilar across the blue line. The rest of his teammates are off on a change. Saved by Lacombe after the shot from the circle. Bad outlet pass. Turned over. Here's Clays, a shot. Blocked by Peterson. Clays will pick it up, takes another shot from the circle. It was blocked again by Holy Family. Now Guerin will try to skate with it outside the zone. They'll pass it over to Bennett Hansen. Hansen will get checked up into the boards. As it's deep here into the Eden Prairie zone, Snugrud in the corner will play it over to Brady Shue. Shue up ahead to Argetsinger. He tipped back in. Argetsinger will pass it over to Snugrud. Snugrud being pressured by Tommy Kruger. And now Snugrud will send it opposite corner to Shue, who's being pestered by a couple of Holy Family players. It'll be Cole Lawrence up ahead to Jack Sullivan. Sullivan through the neutral zone will dump it in as the Eagles are off on a change. Kind of a feeling odd process here from both teams. Not any good scoring chances thus far. Just a couple of shots on goal. A long shot from the blue line and by Bennett Hansen is saved by Gertis as he'll cover it up with a face-off here with 14:17 to go in period number 1. Again, thanks for tuning into our broadcast here of Section 6AA quarterfinal action. Audio only due to 6AA restrictions. Face-off to the left of Gertis. First line back out on the ice for Eden Prairie along with Aguilar and Brett Bold now. They'll pass it over to Schmidt. He overshoots Spinner at center. It comes away to Graham. Graham a break. Spinner on a backdoor pass. Just put it past the net. May have flanked the outside of the goalpost. Spinner has possession. Shot from the dot. Rebound given up. And Lacombe able to scoop it out of the air. Good pressure put on there by Eden Prairie. It initially started with a breakout play where it was Schmidt who overshot Spinner heading into the zone. But there to pick it up was Michael Graham. Worked his way towards the net. Then delivered a backdoor pass to Spinner on the right side, who just tipped it wide. And now it'll be a face-off to the right of Derek Lacombe. Good numbers on the season. And he comes in 10-4-1, 2.31 goals against average, .916 save percentage. He, of course, was a goaltender for Eden Prairie 2 years ago. As a sophomore, splitting time with, Eden Prairie's goaltender, Jake Gertis. Those two guys certainly know each other well. Along the end wall in the Holy Family zone, Schmidt will try to bang it up to the point, but Holy Family will get there first. They'll clear it into the Eden Prairie bench, so we'll have a whistle, and the face-off should be deep here in the Fire zone. Of course, that was the big storyline last year when these two teams met in the playoffs, was the matchup between Derek Lacombe and Jake Gertis, as they both split time in net when they were sophomores here for Eden Prairie. Each played in about half the games. Of course, Gertis got the better of it last season in a big victory for Eden Prairie when they topped Holy Family 7-1. Even though you say, Lacombe gave up 7 goals. No, it was on 51 shots. It was a matchup dominated by Eden Prairie last season. Faceoff will actually be just outside the EP zone. Holy Family will win it. They'll draw it back to Matt Anderson, who will fling it into the zone. Snuggerud will have it behind the net, backhanded around the near side boards to Argetsinger, who gets blasted by Jacob Dickinson. Still held in. Holy Family Dickinson's shot from the point goes over the net, now behind the net. Snuggerud will play that over to Jack Keeley along the left wing boards. Keeley will skate with it out to neutral as he's being pressured, dump it into the zone as he and Argetsinger are on the forecheck. Lacombe gets there first. He'll backhand it along the far side. Not quite ready for the pass was Tyler Rock. Now from the near side corner, battle for the puck. Argetsinger will get it as he gets tied up against the boards by John Peterson. One of the leading scorers here for Holy Family, 62 points. Here's Michael Parrish to get a loose puck in the corner. Had a wide open player across, but Lacombe stuck his stick out in the air to break that up. Would have been an easy play. Holy Family got to tighten up on defense. Here they come in transition, but poked away by Michael Parrish. Would have been a 3-on-2 as he'll slap it into the zone. Eden Prairie off on a change as it'll be picked up by Ryan Swanson. Swanson's outlet pass intercepted. Graham fires a shot, tipped wide by the Holy Family defense. Plays there from the top of the circle. Now a wraparound opportunity for Jack Sullivan. Whistle goes. Puck wasn't covered. Won't matter, though, as we'll have a face-off here with 12:19 left in period number 1. Both these teams played very well in Section 6 this season. Section records, Holy Family was 5-1 on the season, and Eden Prairie 7-3. It certainly bodes well here for playoff time. Eden Prairie wins the faceoff. Aguilar with a shot from the blue line, which is blocked. Holy Family will get it. Here they come in transition. 2-on-2. Tyler Rock from the left wing boards will dump it into the zone. Aguilar there to pick it up. Aguilar will skate with it outside the zone. Pass it over to Jack Clays, who will dump it in. Lacombe out of his net will actually play it into the student section of Holy Family, as we'll have a face-off to the left of the senior netminder. Lines here for Eden Prairie. First line, Steven Spinner, Michael Graham, and Colton Schmidt fresh back in the lineup. Second line tonight, Michael Parrish at center, Jack Keeley left wing, Riley Argetsinger at right wing. Third line plays at center, Jack Sullivan right wing, Cole Lawrence out at left. Off the faceoff, it's cleared into the EP zone. Icing waved off as Shue will play it over to Snuggerud. Now Schmidt from the right wing side. Pass out to center to Graham. Graham tried to flip it over to Spinner on the right side. Poked away by the Holy Family defense. They'll have it out at center ice. That goes off the stick of Joey Marooney, as it'll be picked up by Snuggerud in his own end. Snuggerud to Shue. Off the wall over to Colton Schmidt, as he and Snuggerud play catch as Holy Family's off on a change. Pass out at center, tipped away from Graham. Now comes away to Schmidt. Schmidt's got a breakaway backhand shot and a save by Derek Lacombe as Colton Schmidt got behind the defense, had a breakaway, just skating away from the defense. Started on his right side, then cut across to the left, went to his backhand, but Lacombe, good job to read the play, makes a huge save. Couple of times Eden Prairie's caught the Holy Family defense sleeping. So far Lacombe's been able to bail them out. Face-off will be to the right of the Holy Family goaltender. Spinner, Schmidt, Graham, who have been dangerous so far in this game, out on the ice. They'll face Holy Family's top line, led by John Peterson. As off the face-off, he gets tripped up to the boards, and we're going to get a penalty right off the face-off. I think it was Spinner that tripped up John Peterson. Pretty easy call for the officials. As Spinner will head to the box, and we'll get our first look here at the Holy Family power play unit. Holy Family's power play on the season, decent at 26.9%. Bigger story, though, is that Eden Prairie's penalty kill has had their struggles this season, to 72% on the year. Holy Family will have it up at the left point. It's Ryan Swanson. Shot from the circle block. Swanson will get it back up at the point, pass it over to the right side to Dickinson. Dickinson into the corner. They'll go actually back up to John Peterson. One-timer was fanned on, as it'll actually have a broken stick from Ryan Swanson as he has to retreat off the ice. It's caught up into the corner where Shue will have it. He'll clear it away. And now fresh with a new stick, it is Ryan Swanson. Swanson will weave his way into the zone and actually get called for offsides. It was a well set up play just a moment ago. It was a good pass up to Swanson at the point. trying to get the one-timer, but he broke his stick out on the shot. Minute 28 here on the power play, and 10:35 here in the first period. Worcester scoreless between Holy Family and Eden Prairie. Off the face-off, they send it over to the left side to Peterson. Peterson will wait at the point. Pass it down low to number 16, Will Guerin. Guerin, open player in front. A shot and a save made by Gertis as they had Dylan Wolf right there on the doorstep. Now it's Peterson with it at the left circle. He'll skate with it into the corner. And a little miscommunication there as he tried to send it to the opposite side point to Ryan Swanson. Couldn't retrieve the pass as it's now back in the Holy Family zone as they have to reset with 55 left on the power play. Wolf will have it. He fans on a shot. That'll allow Aguilar to clear it away as Lacombe with a baseball-type swing to get it back up to the defense, where it'll be John Peterson. He's forced to retreat behind his net, though, by Jack Keeley. Now Peterson will get it right back as he weaves this way into neutral. Peterson will turn it over as he was poked by Jack Keeley. Now it's Parrish short-handed over skating the puck. Holy Family still with it in their own zone. Down to 24 on the power play. Peterson across the blue line. Works his way to the slot, thrown at the net, but steered away by the defense. Here's Parrish, 2-on-2 short-handed for the Eagles. As Parrish still waiting, shot from the top of the circle, and an easy glove save from Derek Lacombe. As we have 12 seconds left here on the Fire power play. Thanks for tuning into our game this evening. Tonight's game brought to you by Brandy Warmbier State Farm Insurance Office. Local connection at a lower cost. She's located in the heart of Eden Prairie Center as she is working for you, not the insurance companies. A local connection, lower cost, locally involved in the community. Check it out, brandywarmbeer.com, brandywarmbeer.com. Gets pushed towards Lacombe off the face-off, but steered away by the Holy Family defense. Here along the left wing boards, it's Rock. He'll have it poked away out at neutral by Snuggerud. Snuggerud will dump it into the zone as Eden Prairie now full strength. So 0 for 1 now on the power play. Holy Family will have it out at center. On the right side, getting checked off the puck was Kruger. Eden Prairie will have it. Here's Spinner with the break. Spinner's got a breakaway. Takes a shot and he scores! 5-hole on the goaltender. Derek Lacombe. Spinner puts Eden Prairie ahead 1-0. About the third or fourth time that the Eagles have gotten behind the Holy Family defense. This time they make them pay. Just been a case of that first line for Eden Prairie out-skating the Holy Family defense. Spinner got behind, streaking into the blue line, had a couple of Holy Family players behind him, but just turned on the jets, then made a move on Lacombe, went 5-hole on the forehand, and the Eagles are up in front 1-0. That goal comes at 8:47 of the first period.
Scoring for Eden Prairie, number 25, Steven Spinner, assisting number 4, Luke Snuggerud.
It was Luke Snuggerud who made the pass. Played out to neutral. Aguilar will have it as he'll try to swat it into the zone. Wolf will pass it over to the left side. There's a shot that goes over the net. Gertis didn't see it as Radin fired a shot from the top of the circle. Gertis didn't react to it at all as it came very close to actually hitting the crossbar. And now we'll get an icing call here against Eden Prairie. For Steven Spinner, though, that's his 18th goal on the season to give him now an even 40 points on the year. And for Luke Snuggerud, 8 goals, 31 assists for him. And good news if you're an Eden Prairie fan, they are 9-0-2 in games in which they score first. Undefeated. And they get on the scoreboard first. Holy Family, though, no stranger to comebacks. They have won 3 games in which they have not scored first. Face-off will be to the right of Jake Gertis. Eden Prairie will win it. Snuggerud will have it behind his own net. Snuggerud to pass it over to Riley Argetsinger, trying to dipsy-do his way around Jacob Dickinson. Dickinson will have it tied up near the Holy Family bench. Argetsinger will get it as he'll push it into the zone. Keeley there to pick it up along the end wall. Keeley from the corner will backhand it behind the net. Argetsinger there to pick it up. Argetsinger to leave it for Parrish now on the far side corner. Up to the point they go. Shue has to go to one knee to try to glove it down. And very lucky, didn't turn it over as Holy Family was ready to go 2-on-0 the other way, but great job to hold it in by Shue as it's played into the corner. And now the referee blows a whistle, and we're going to get a penalty coming up against, it looks like, John Peterson of Holy Family. So it'll be Eden Prairie's first power play chance here of the game.
On penalty on Holy Families, number 10, John Peterson, 2 minutes for hooking. Peterson for hooking at 9:26.
And off the face-off, it's pushed into the corner. And they ring it around the end boards, get it out, and they actually are able to find number 15, Kruger, short-handed. He'll stop at the top of the circle, pass it over to the right side to Wolf. Had it poked away by Spinner, and here comes Eden Prairie, 3-on-2. Argetzinger across the blue line, drops it for Graham, hits the referee. Graham will have to stop now at the point, pass it over left side to Snugrud, back to Graham at the point. Shot between the hashes, blocked by the Holy Family defenses. They were able to clear that one away. Here with a minute 25 on the power play for the Eagles. Power play unit for Eden Prairie, 23.4%. It's been steadily improving throughout the season. Spinner from the left side will dump it into the zone as it trickles around the end boards. Schmidt to tip it up to Snugrud at the point. They'll go back to Schmidt near the circle. Dump it into the corner to Keeley. Had it poked away. Snugrud there to hold it in off the clearing attempt. Snugrud, the top of the circle, will have a pass blocked and then cleared outside the zone by Matt Runyon. Here they are from the left side. Steven Spinner with the puck. Spinner goes across to Jack Sullivan. He'll play it into the zone where it'll be Holy Family getting there. Seuss Ruschmeyer can't clear it though as it's held in by Keeley. Keeley will skate with it into the corner. Up to the point they go to Snugrud. Snugrud back down low as they try to throw it out in the slot to Jack Keeley. Good coverage there by the Holy Family defense as they poked it away. It's still held in from the end wall. And there with it is Hunter Ruschmeyer as he's able to clear it away with 24 to go on the power play. Andy Aguilar, time for one more rush. We'll send that up to Jack Sullivan, who will backhand it into the zone. Hard hit into the boards by Jack Keeley, and now he's going to pick up a penalty. Pretty easy call as he just tackled the Holy Family player, number 15, Tommy Kruger, who was trying to clear it away. Keeley almost picked up Kruger and just threw him to the ground. About as easy as a call you'll see from the official. As will now be 4-on-4 for 9 seconds before Holy Family will now go on a power play, I should say. Again, 9 seconds of 4-on-4 here with 5:41 to go in the first period. Then Holy Family will go on their second power play. And 1-0 Eagles out in front here in this game. Referee still waiting to drop the puck. As the referee still having a conversation there with Holy Family head coach Nolan Ron. Well, Ryan looks like he's satisfied now as we'll drop the puck. And Eden Prairie will win it as Charlie Lawrence will have it behind the net. Good pressure put on as Will Guerin will pick it up in the corner. Guerin throws it out in front. Gertis sprawling, but Holy Family couldn't quite get it on net. As the cage now comes loose, I should say, as Holy Family will now be on a power play for 1:50. Face-off, the Fire will have it into the corner as Snugrud's battling it out against Mitchell. Holy Family will get it. It'll be Kruger. Kruger at the top of the circle to Peterson. Shot from the point goes just wide. Kruger, after carry him off the end wall, will get it as he and Peterson play catch. Peterson from the top of the circle goes back down to Kruger. And Peterson struggling with it. He turns it over to Parrish as he fell to the ground. Here's Parrish into the Holy Family zone. A light shot steered away by Derek Lacombe. Now Peterson in transition. Holy Family 3-on-2. They'll drop it for Peterson. Now send it back down low. Work their way in front, and a shot goes just wide. And then they try to wing it to the point to Swanson. Bad pass as it goes outside the zone. 58 to go on the power play. Here's Ryan Swanson into the zone. Shot from between the hashes. Gets tipped up into the netting by the EP defense. Whistle here with 52 seconds left on the power play and 4:31 in the first period. The other 6AA game taking place today is Wayzata Benilde St. Margaret's. They'll be playing at 4 o'clock over at the Bloomington Ice Garden. We will not have coverage of the game. But we will cover both 2AA quarterfinals as well as both 3AA quarterfinals here this afternoon and evening. Holy Family to hold it in at the point. It's Maroney, as his shot will get tipped up into the netting here with 36 seconds left on the power play. Pretty good turnout here for the Holy Family fans. They have the home side bleachers only about 75% full. Eden Prairie side about half full. Of course, treacherous road conditions, so can't blame fans for not making the trip with how bad those roads are. Off the face-off, it'll be dumped into the zone here with 30 seconds left on the power play as it's tied up in the near side corner. Peterson falls to the ground as he falls on the puck, and now the referee will blow it dead with 20 left on the power play. Interesting note about Holy Family, through their last 7 games, they've had at least 4 power play opportunities in every game. In fact, they have some very interesting numbers. They're a team that picks up a ton of penalties, but also gets a ton of power plays themselves coming into the game. They have 119 power play opportunities. They scored 32 times, but opponents have had 113 power plays against Holy Family, and they've scored 32 times. They'll make it. With the face-off here just outside the EP zone as Rock will get thrown out of the face-off. Now Anderson will draw it back, but it will split the D as they'll have to retreat in their own zone. There to pick it up is Matt Runyon. Runyon to play it over the corner. They turn it over. There's a shot right on the doorstep from Michael Graham. Another tough play there from the Fire as they turn it over in their own zone. They're still on the power play for a couple more ticks on the clock. As Rock will have it, he'll skate with it along the near side boards into the zone. Eden Prairie full strength. A shot, Gertis makes the save, as it was Kruger firing the shot from the face-off dot on the left side. Good save made, though, by Jake Gertis with his glove. So about 3.5 left here in the first period. Face off to the left of Gertis. Good numbers on the season for him. 12, 7, and 2. 2.65 goals against average. And also has a save percentage of .899. Eagles in transition. Graham passes it over to Spinner. His shot from the blue line, an easy save made by Derek Lacombe. Well, last year's matchup, which again, Eagles won 7-1 in the 6AA quarterfinals. Eagles jumped out to a 5-0 lead through the first 10 minutes of that hockey game. Just a barrage against the Fire that they weren't able to recover from. Fire played well after that 5-0 spurt, as they were able to keep things scoreless in the second period and actually score their only goal in the game in the third period. Just a bad start is what really hurt them in last year's 6AA quarterfinal. Swanson from behind his own net will wait for his players to get set up. Swanson will skate with it from the left side. Overshoots a teammate on the right side, trying to get it to Wilson as it's tipped out of the zone by the Eden Prairie defense. Now dumped right back in. Snuggerud will have it as he avoids a check on the end wall. Snuggerud will bank it off the wall, able to clear it away. And here comes Spinner and Graham. They're 2-on-1 if they hurry. They had to wait for Graham. And now a save made by Derek Lacombe. Gave up a rebound. Second opportunity for Michael Graham. Lacombe made the save again. Bold now to dump it back in as it'll be picked up by Ryan Swanson behind his own net. Swanson trying to weave his way through. Will pass it up along the right side. There to get it first is Brett Boldnow. Boldnow, as he's tripping up, is able to pass it over to Keeley. Keeley in the neutral zone. Over to Parrish, who will dump it in. Eden Prairie will have it from the corner. And now they'll lose it to Peterson as he'll have it from the opposite side. He'll one-hand a pass over to Will Guerin. Now from the left they find Peterson, but he's offsides here with minute 57 left in the second period. Next game here at Braemar is Jefferson versus Burnsville in the 2AA quarterfinals. That might be the best matchup here in the 2AA and 6AA semifinals this afternoon, at least on paper, with a 2 versus 3 seed and 2 evenly matched teams. That game on 105 The Ticket on the radio, and we'll provide a link to the audio of that game as well here on PSB Media. Peterson to have it out at center ice. He crosses the blue line, and he gets checked off the puck by Brady Shue. Tried to force his way through the net, but Shue just powered him off the puck. Now Schmidt to clear it away out to Spinner. Here's Snuggerud jumping up from his D. Shot from the top of the circle goes just wide. Held in by Colton Schmidt. Loose at center. Holy Family will get there as Guerin will play it up to Peterson. He'll cross the blue line from the right side into the corner. They center it out in front, but Dickinson couldn't get his stick on it. Now some hard hitting, and we have a whistle here with a minute 9 left. Yes, I think they're going to say the net came loose. So face-off will be deep in the EP zone to the right of Jake Gertis. Shots on goal so far, 14-4 in favor of Eden Prairie. Off the face-off. It'll be held in by Ryan Swanson, throwing it into the corner, but Andy Aguilar gets there first. Gets checked up into the boards, causes a turnover. Holy Family has it from behind their net. They'll work their way down low, try a wraparound attempt from Joe Maroney, but Gertis there to get a glove on it. 54 left here in the first period. Joe Maroney on the season will be in the face-off circle. 19 goals, 27 assists, good enough for 46 points. They'll draw it into the corner. Shue will get there first. Saying that a lot today. Eden Prairie's just had a bit of a step here on Holy Family early in this game, winning the races to those loose pucks. Out at center ice, Argetsinger passes to Parrish. Here's Parrish from the top of the far side circle. Will now skate with it into the corner, pass it up to the point. Here's Shue, fires a shot. Blocker saved by Lacombe as it gets deflected into the corner. Holy Family can't throw it outside. Good jump by Brady Shue to hold it in and glove it down as he'll send it back behind the net. Rest of his teammates off on a change here with 16 left in the first period. Holy Family will hit a home run pass, or try to Patrick Redden. It bounced over a stick, and it will be icing here against Holy Family. Clock actually got stopped a little bit earlier than I stopped mine. We actually have 12 seconds left in the first period, so I'll wait 12 to start mine. Face-off will be to the right here of Derek Lacombe. Off the face-off, Snuggerud will have it at the point. Shot blocked into the corner. They try to center it, but it goes through Cole Lawrence's stick. Now a shot from Brady Shue from the top of the circle, and a save made by Derek Lacombe. 3 seconds left. Face off deep here in the Fire zone. And if you're an Eden Prairie fan, you're of course very familiar that they're very, very good here at scoring directly off face-offs, and just like that, they bring Spinner onto the ice, who's done this a couple of times this season. We'll see what he can do here at the final 3 seconds. Down to 2, it trickles into the corner. Good win by on the face-off by Holy Family, and that'll do it here for the first period, as it's Eden Prairie in front of the Fire, 1-0 here on PSB Media. Stay tuned as we'll have more on the way next.
Great food and great sports. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5 in Eden Prairie. This season, the Tavern on 4 and 5 will be showing several PSB broadcasts of Eden Prairie boys hockey on the big screen TVs. So make it a night out. Get some great food and watch the EP boys hockey team at the Tavern on 4 and 5. Some of their classics include the Mediterranean pizza, the Tavern turkey burger, and my personal favorite, the cheesy tater tots. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5, located just blocks from Eden Prairie High School.
I wish it was spring. Hello, Carl.
Whoa, who are you?
I'm the Mulch Store Genie.
Well, your entrance music makes you sound like an alien.
We Mulch Store Genies survive on grass and compost, not snow and ice.
If you're a genie, where's your lamp?
Mulch Store Genies live... Never mind you. Let's get to the point. You had a wish for me, Carl.
Yeah, I wished it would be spring.
Your wish is my command.
Sweet, this is much better. Wow, my lawn looks great too.
Indeed, Carl. That's the power of the Mulch Store Genius.
Thanks.
Tell your friends of my mulching powers.
The Mulch Store, granting beautiful lawn and landscaping wishes since 2000. Store locations in Burnsville, Minnetrista, Rosemount, and Shakopee.
Think about the best athletes in the world, no matter the sport. How did they rise above the competition? These athletes didn't get to the top of their game on talent alone. They trained hard, and they trained right. PTI will work with your athlete to reach new heights. They'll get a high-level customized program from a skilled professional who truly cares about and understands your athlete's needs. The results of PTI will give your son or daughter the confidence and determination to unleash their full potential. Performance Therapy Innovations, where athletes get results.
Welcome back here to the Braemar Ice Arena here in Edina. And after one period, the Eagles are out in front of the Holy Family Catholic Fire by a score of 1-0. To give you a summary of the first period, only goal was scored at the 8:47 mark by Steven Spinner. It was Luke Snugrud who had it out at center ice, and it was a perfectly timed play as they got the Spinner crossing the blue line, and he just outskated the Holy Family defense as he made a breakaway out of it, and then was able to go backhand and 5-hole on Derek Lacombe to put the Eagles out in front 1-0. Taking a look at special teams numbers, Holy Family is 0 for 2 on the power play. Eden Prairie 0 for 1. And looking at shots on goal, 16-5. The Eagles lead in that department as Jake Gertis has stopped all 5 shots that he has faced, while Derek Lacombe has stopped 15 of 16 shots. That's where we stand after one. Again, Eagles in front 1-0. We'll take a timeout and see if we have any out-of-town scores to pass along to you. You're listening to High School Hockey here on PSVMN.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dennis Lansling, Clinic Administrator and Care Coordinator for Advocare Clinics located in Bloomington, Minnesota. I'd like to invite you to come on in for a free consultation to see how we can best serve you with our medical, chiropractic, and physical therapy services. Whether your problem is from an acute injury or a chronic pain management issue, we feel we can help you. Please give us a call, check us out on the internet, and come on in to see how we can best serve your needs.
Contact us at 952-835-6653 or online at advocaremn.com.
Jeepers, it's the creeper!
What do we do now? It's a mystery.
I know. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Zoinks! It's Lucy, like our favorite State Farm agent lady.
Hi, gang. I'll handle it. And that's not really a monster.
Creeper! Say hey!
Mr. Carswell!
You meddling kids. State Farm takes the mystery out of dealing with insurance. Get to a groovier state.
Ray, why aren't you eating? Like these insurance bills are so high, I've lost my appetite. I am freaking out.
Mysteriously high rates can be stressful. Switch to State Farm for discounts up to 40%. Get to a groovier state.
Shop and save with Brandy Warmbeer State Farm Insurance Office in Eden Prairie, a local connection at a lower cost. BrandyWarmbeer.com. We're speaking with Rob Friend at the Mulch Store. Rob, once people have finished up trimming those trees or raking those leaves, how easy is it for them to stop in at the Mulch Store to drop off those materials? Or maybe even pick up some mulch for next year?
Well, if you want to stop in and drop off, you come in, check in at the gate attendant, and they'll point you in the right direction after you pay a small fee. And if you're ready to pick up something to do a final garden or mulch project, pick out the product you want, pay for the fee, and we'll load up a trailer or a pickup truck if you have that. If not, we do have delivery available.
And of course, you guys have locations all over the metro area.
That's right. For locations and more information on delivery, you can check us out at our website, mulchstoremn.com.
Welcome back here to the Braemar Ice Arena. 1-0. Eden Prairie leads Holy Family Catholic after one period. Lots of other games taking place today as we have 5 of them here on PSB, including this game. Coming up at 4 o'clock, we'll have coverage of Burnsville versus Bloomington Jefferson. We'll have a link to the audio stream of that game. Then in terms of the other 3 games we're covering tonight, those will be tape delayed and available, I believe, midnight tonight. Those will have video. The reason why we can't go live with those games is that the Minnesota State High School League does not allow live video of webcasts when the state tournament is going on at the same time. And, of course, with the girls' state tournament going on simultaneously, that's the reason why we can't go live with our other 3 broadcasts, which are tonight at 6 o'clock. Eastview versus St. Thomas Academy. Then at 8 o'clock, Cretin-Durham Paul Egan. And in the other 2 AA semifinal we'll have coverage of, that's Edina versus Prairie Lake. Those 3 games will have video on demand later tonight. And for the other game, Jefferson-Burnsville, will have live audio of that coming up at 4 o'clock. Taking a look at some out-of-town scores, we have 4 other games taking place as we speak. Hill Murray out to a 6-0 lead over Irondale in 4 AA quarterfinal action. In Class 1A, New Prague is on top of Northfield 2-0. Also have Duluth East leading Grand Rapids 2-1 after one period. That might be the matchup of the day in the 7 AA quarterfinals. Those 2 teams big rivals. And again, the Greyhounds leading Grand Rapids 2-1. Other score, Blaine leads Coon Rapids 4-0 at the end of one period. Here it's the Eagles leading the Fire 1-0 here at the end of the first period. We'll take a timeout. Have more on the way next right here on PSBMN.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dennis Lenslink, Clinic Administrator and Care Coordinator for Advocare Clinics, and I want to welcome you to our facility. If you're looking at this right now, you're probably searching for a new location for care for a new or chronic injury. And I want to assure you that we have a lot of services in one location that are convenient for you, and we can combine more options for you than you'll find at most other pain management or big box medical clinics.
I like the staff. They're friendly, they're supportive, they're encouraging, they're cautious, and they rearrange my exercise schedule based on what my symptoms are.
I want to welcome you and invite you to stop by for a free consultation with me as a care coordinator to see how we could best serve you and what kind of results we think we can get for you.
Contact us at 952-835-6653 or online at advocaremn.com.
Stay current on what's going on in your local community. The Sun Current is a local community newspaper that serves several communities in the Southwest Metro, including Eden Prairie, Edina, and Bloomington. The Sun Current will keep you up to date with the latest comings and goings on your school board, city council, arts and entertainment, and community events. And make sure you check out their in-depth high school sports coverage featuring weekly articles on Eden Prairie, Edina, Jefferson, and Kennedy. From football and hockey to tennis and swimming, the Sun Current has your favorite team covered. Keep it local and visit the Sun Current website at current.mnsun.com.
Be a part of the next big thing. Consider advertising with PSB. You'll reach a consistent and loyal audience for less than traditional forms of advertising, such as print and TV, and listeners will associate you with quality and reliability. When they hear your ad, they'll appreciate it and know you're helping to support and keep JFK and Eden Prairie athletics on the air. And the ad rates are never going to be lower. PSB offers 30-second audio advertisements written and produced professionally, web and banner advertising, live 10 to 15-second liners describing your business during the broadcast, and segment sponsorship opportunities. PSB offers a number of different advertising packages to accommodate your specific needs. For more information, go to psbmn.com/advertise.
I think I have the window seat.
You better double check that, my friend. Don't think we don't know who you are.
Yeah, I'm Aaron Rodgers.
No, that's not it. You're that State Farm discount double check guy. Discount double check. Thanks to the hundreds you saved us, we could upgrade the grill class.
Grill class?
Your tongs are in your seat back.
Save with the discount double check today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Guys, this is my cousin Raj.
Hey, boys. I just saved a ton of cash with my State Farm
Discount double check. So the brats are on me. Oh, jeez.
Crazy dream.
Easy. You're gonna wreck Bob's dream. By the way, how's that sausage pillow? Delicious, good stick.
Save with the discount double check today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Shop and save with Brandy Warmbier State Farm Insurance Office in Eden Prairie, a local connection at a lower cost. BrandyWarmbier.com.
The playoffs are looming, and the impact of the regular season can take a toll on the body. At Performance Therapy Innovations, they can treat you or your Eagles for those nicks and ailments and help restore athletes physically and mentally for the most important time of the season. Performance Therapy Innovations will get you back to doing the things you love while minimizing your discomfort and maximizing your performance. Performance Therapy Innovations, helping Eagle athletes unleash their full potential. Located off Valley View Road in 169, online at pti-tc.com.
Food and great sports. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5 in Eden Prairie. This season, the Tavern on 4 and 5 will be showing several PSB broadcasts of Eden Prairie boys hockey on the big screen TVs. So make it a night out. Get some great food and watch the EP boys hockey team at the Tavern on 4 and 5. Some of their classics include the Mediterranean pizza, the Tavern turkey burger, and my personal favorite, the cheesy tater tots. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5, located just blocks from Eden Prairie High School.
I wish it was spring.
Hello, Carl.
Whoa! Who are you?
I'm the Mulch Store Genie.
Well, your entrance music makes you sound like an alien.
We Mulch Store Genies survive on grass and compost, not snow and ice.
If you're a genie, where's your lamp?
Mulch Store Genies live... Never mind you. Let's get to the point. You had a wish for me, Carl.
Yeah, I wished it would be spring.
Your wish is my command.
Sweet! This is much better. Wow, my lawn looks great too.
Indeed, Carl. That's the power of the Mulch Store Genius.
Thanks.
Tell your friends of my mulching powers.
The Mulch Store, granting beautiful lawn and landscaping wishes since 2000. Store locations in Burnsville, Minnetrista, Rosemount, and Shock.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dennis Lansling, Clinic Administrator and Care Coordinator for Advocare Clinics located in Bloomington, Minnesota. I'd like to invite you to come on in for a free consultation to see how we could best serve you with our medical, chiropractic, and physical therapy services. Whether your problem is from an acute injury or a chronic pain management issue, we feel we can help you. Please give us a call, check us out on the internet, and come on in to see how we can best serve your needs.
Contact us at 952-835-6653 or online at advocaremn.com.
Ray, why aren't you eating? Like these insurance bills are so high, I've lost my appetite. I am freaking out.
Mysteriously high rates can be stressful. Switch to State Farm for discounts up to 40%. Get to a groovier state.
Shop and save with Brandy Warmbier State Farm Insurance Office in Eden Prairie, a local connection at a lower cost. BrandyWarmbier.com.
Getting ready for the start of the second period here on PSB Media. Holy Family versus Eden Prairie. Eagles out in front of the fire, 1-0 on a Steven Spinner goal that was scored at 8:47 of the first period. Eden Prairie will be shooting from right to left. Holy Family from left to right. Maroney will start on the ice on his left wing. He'll have Patrick Redden. And he'll also have Matt Runyon on the other wing. Eden Prairie's top line of Spinner, Schmidt, and Graham on the ice. The Eagles will win the face-off, play it back to Brady Shue. Here's Schmidt out to center. He passes it to Spinner. Long shot tipped up into the air by Lacombe and into the netting for a face-off. And when Eden Prairie scores first, very good team as they are 9-0-2. Fire have won 3 games this season in which they have not scored first. They'll be pushed outside the zone off the face-off as Snuggerud has to retreat into his own end. Snuggerud now with a burst of speed along the left wing boards will flip it into the zone as it'll bounce into the glove of Derek Lacombe. As we're actually going to get a penalty picked up, a tripping call whistled against Patrick Redden. freshman defenseman who has 20 points on the season, will head to the box. And Eden Prairie will head to the power play for the second time tonight.
Minor penalty on Holy Families, number 5.
And off the face-off, it'll be shot down into the EP zone. Good face-off win there for the Fire. Snugrud will have it as he'll lead the rush. Pass it over to the right side. Up ahead to Colton Schmidt. Schmidt falling to the ice will just from one knee dump it into the zone. Rung around the end wall out to Spinner. Spinner across to Snugrud. Long shot blocked. Now a loose rebound in front. Still loose. A scrum for the puck on the doorstep. Still not covered up. And now it's into the corner. Graham to have it behind. He tries a wraparound. Lacombe covers it up. It's loose on the doorstep still. And now cleared away by Holy Family to the corner. Argetsinger worked his way to the dot. Took a shot blocked. He gets it right back off the rebound. Up to the point they go to Graham. Graham across to Snugrud. Back over to Michael Graham. Spinner, a shot from top of the right-hand circle, and a save made by Derek Lacombe. Here with a minute 6 on the power play. Loose puck right on that doorstep in front a couple of times. Eagles couldn't hold it, or couldn't hit it home, as the Fire able to dodge a couple of bullets. Still a minute 6 on the power play as it gets pushed into the corner. Run around the end wall. It'll be Matt Runyon who's able to clear it. Graham will have it from his own blue line. Pass it over left side to Spinner. Fans on his pass. Holy Family will have it shorthanded 2-on-2. Here's Runyon across the blue line. Lost his stick handle and had to go pick it back up, and he'll just dump it in. Up at the point, it'll be Maroney who will have it. He'll dump it in. And now still loose. Holy Family gets it at the top of the circle. Fires a shot that goes just wide. Good job here shorthanded, putting on the pressure. Now Snugrud out in the neutral zone. He'll backhand it up into the air and dump it in as Eden Prairie will switch their forwards here on the power play. That'll allow Holy Family to clear it past the stick of Luke Snugrud. Gertis to slow it down. Play it over to Snugrud with 15 left on the power play. Has a little trouble with it. Now under duress, makes a pass up along the left wing boards to Jack Sullivan, who will cross the blue line. Shot from the blue line. Easy save made by Derek Lacombe as we get some pushing and shoving here after the whistle. 14:41 second period. 6 seconds on the power play. Schmidt will draw it back to Nieder. Takes a shot blocked by Holy Family. They clear it away out to neutral, where Charlie Lawrence will slap it right back into the zone as the Fire are now full strength. John Peterson able to clear it away as it's loose out at center. Parrish there to pick it up near that Edina Hornet logo out at center ice. Will pass it over to Aguilar on the left side. Drops it for Sullivan, who will send it around the end wall. Nieder lost his stick handle. Now from the end wall, a battle for the puck. Into the corner it goes. Lawrence from his defense in support. Peterson there to get it first. He gets nudged off the puck. Teammate there in support as here comes the Fire in transition. Trouble with some passing as that'll allow Eden Prairie to send it right back in. Parrish will have it from the far side boards. The rest of his teammates off on a change. He'll just leave it. There's Peterson sending it opposite side boards to Guerin here along the near side. Guerin can't clear it out. A redirected pass from Holy Family got on the stick of Cole Lawrence. He put a shot wide. In the meantime, we got a penalty coming up as it'll be against Eden Prairie. As after the play, Cole Lawrence delivered a hit, and he's going to head to the box. So the Fire will go on their third power play. And for Cole Lawrence, that's the first penalty he's picked up so far in his career.
2 minutes for slashing. Lawrence for slashing at 3:25.
So off the face-off, Holy Family will send it down low. And a shot that goes just wide from the point, and now it's Eden Prairie after they missed the net. Keeley shorthanded. Keeley with a burst of speed. Backdoor. from Michael Graham. Takes a shot. Lacombe got a piece of it as it trickled just wide. Here comes Maroney across the blue line along the near side boards. Avoids a check. Centering pass tipped away by the EP defense. Now it's up to Peterson. Peterson will skate down low, trade positions with Maroney. Now goes back to Peterson, tries a wraparound, but blocked. And now the net comes loose with some hitting as it was Maroney was trying to stick handle his way back out into the slot area. On the minute 16 here on the power play and 12:49 left in the second period. Faceoff will be to the right of Jake Gertis. And it's tied up along the far side boards. We'll go to Peterson. Peterson will give it over to Swanson, back to Peterson as they play catch at the point. Now they send it to Maroney in the dot down on the right side. He'll skate with it into the corner as he's being pestered by Andy Aguilar. Still tied up in the corner. Good job by Aguilar here to waste some time as he's able to finally clear it out to neutral where Holy Family will have it. They'll have to reset. Will Guerin will leave his way into the zone. Guerin lost his stick handle. It was poked away by the EP defense. Guerin will get it back. Now send it up to the point to Swanson. Swanson throws it at the net. Rebound given up by Gertis. Not able to put it home. Holy Family still maintains possessions. Works their way to the dot. Now in front. Gertis hits the net loose. Holy Family fans want a penalty on Gertis for hitting the net off on purpose. I don't think they're going to get it though. As well, a whistle here with 24 seconds left on the power play. Good job there by the Fire to maintain possession. Gertis sprawling all over the place. I think he had his skate inadvertently hit the net, possibly. Although, of course, the Fire fans disagree with that. They want a penalty on Gertis for hitting it loose on purpose. Nonetheless, so we'll have a face-off deep here on the left wing side in the EP zone. Fire will win the face-off. Snuggerud, good job to pick off a pass that was intended to go into the corner as he'll start a 2-on-2 rush. He'll be wrestled off the puck. As Redden will try to clear it, he's forced to retreat into his own end as the Fire down at his 5 seconds here on the power play. As Eden Prairie now full strength, and the Fire are offsides, trying to skate with it into the EP zone. 1-0 still in this game. Eden Prairie out in front on the Steven Spinner goal about midway through the first period. Shots on goal, 20-7 in favor of the Eagles. Bennett Hansen will be on the ice. He's actually playing up at forward in this game, 5'10", 165 pounds, 2 goals, 5 assists on the year. Counterpart Jack Clays will win the faceoff and take a long shot from the neutral zone, which is stopped by Lacombe. He'll slow it down for the defense of Ruschmeyer. Ruschmeyer will send it opposite side, overshoot his teammate as it's picked off by Shu. Give it to Snuggerud, who gave it right back to Shu, who will cross the blue line from the right wing side as he gets hip checked into the boards by Ruschmeyer. They'll try to clear it away. Will Holy Family. It's held in by Shu as they'll send it right back down to the end wall. Some hitting for the puck. It'll be Rock who gets it as he's able to clear it away. And now it's up to Jack Sullivan. Spinner up to Snuggerud. He'll dump it into the zone. Eden Prairie off on a change. There's Cole Lawrence to get to the puck first into the corner of the Holy Family zone. He gets checked off the puck. Ryan Swanson with it. Swanson's pass out to center went off the skate of Steven Spinner. And after that, it trickled all the way down to the EP zone where it was covered up by Jake Gertis as it was going on net here with 10:32 left in the second period. And now both Peterson and Spinner will be thrown out of the face-off as they both nicked each other's elbows with their sticks. And now puck is dropped. Holy Family will win it. Shot from the point, turned away by Gertis off the rebound. Peterson will have it in the corner. Send it opposite side. We're in support from defense is Dickinson. He lost it. And now it's Spinner in transition. Spinner Got stick checked off the puck. Big collision out at center ice as Peterson threw his body at Michael Graham. Meantime, it's Schmidt trying to find a backdoor pass to Graham, which was picked off by the Holy Family defense. Puck now in the corner is Rock trying to clear it away. Rock gets tripped up to the ice. Now out at center it's Will Guerin. 2-on-2 here for Holy Family. Can't make a move around to Andy Aguilar. As Aguilar will tie things up in the corner. Spinner in support will bank it off the wall, clear it away. The loose puck sliding down into the zone. Battle between Wolf and Graham. Wolf gets there first. He makes an outlet pass up to Matt Runyon. Runyon gets stood up at the blue line. Delayed penalty coming up against Holy Family. Here comes Argetsinger in the meantime. Takes a shot from an odd angle. Save made by Lacombe. Fire make the touch up as we'll have a penalty coming up. Then a late hit after the whistle. I was looking the other way to see what the penalty call was, but I saw a Holy Family player take a tumble. We'll have to see if they have one or possibly two penalties if they get the retaliation here against the Eagles. Looks like we will not. They're just going to send Matt Runyon to the box. So Eden Prairie will go on the power play for the third time. They're 0 for 2 so far with the man advantage.
On a penalty at Holy Families, number 2 at Runyon, 2 minutes for slashing. Runyon.
Off the face-off, they'll draw it back to Graham. Quickly over to Andy Aguilar with a low, soft line drive wrist shot, which is saved by Lacombe. Minute 54 on the power play, 9:24 left here in the second period. Holy Family will win the faceoff as they're able to clear it away as it bounces over the stick of Andy Aguilar. Clays up ahead to Jack Sullivan. Sullivan to the circle, tried to center it, blocked by Rushmeyer. Eden Prairie will get it. Odd angle shot from Clays from the near side boards, turned away by Lacombe. They'll maintain possession. Graham will have it at the point. Back to Clays. Graham again, a shot through some traffic, blocked by Holy Family. And they get a little too cute trying to start an odd man rush as it'll allow Eden Prairie to hold the zone. Here's Clays at the top of the circle. Clays will turn it over, and now it's Holy Family 2-on-2. Maroney leading the rush. Maroney, a slap shot, goes way over the net from the blue line, and now it's Eden Prairie the other way as Argetsinger will try to stick handle his way to the net. Way out of his cage to play it was Lacombe. He's able to get it up to Maroney, who skates with it into the EP zone. Maroney tried to pass it over to the far side. Now it's picked off at Eden Prairie the other way. Jack Sullivan. Sullivan, backdoor pass to Spinner. Couldn't quite retrieve it cleanly. Had an open net to shoot at, but it's cleared away by Holy Family. Spinner with a good opportunity. It would have been a tough pass to receive as he kind of got it awkwardly on his stick. Now it's Snugrud across the blue line. 1-0 Eden Prairie leads midway through the second period. 25 to go on the power play for the Eagles. Holy Family will have it as Swanson here out to neutral. They'll dump it where it's picked off by Eden Prairie. Snugrud to have it. Snugrud fans on his pass the first time, then gets it across the second time to Lawrence. They'll drop it for Argetsinger. Takes a shot blocked by the Holy Family defense. And it goes right to the stick of Luke Snugrud, who rifles a slap shot from the blue line. Maybe the hardest shot I've seen him take this season. But Lacombe, flashing the glove, makes the save. Off of that initial shot, the loose puck came to Snugrud's stick, and it's like one of those video games where you just wind up that shoot button. Snugrud blasted a shot, but the save was made by Lacombe. Off the face-off, Eden Prairie will win it. Shue will have it at the point, pass it over to Snugrud on the near side, works his way to the top of the circle. His wrist shot turned away by the defense. Jack Sullivan then in turn fires a shot from the far side boards. Save made by Lacombe as he'll cover it up as Holy Family is now full strength. Tonight's game also brought to you by the Mulch Store. Doesn't seem like spring will ever come, but once it does, make sure you use the mulch store for all your landscaping products. They have the best compost in the Midwest and can make your neighbors green with envy. MulchStoreMN.com, MulchStoreMN.com. Luke Snuggerud will have it in his own zone. Overshoots a teammate on the outlet pass. Holy Family will have it as they'll play it up near that penalty box in the neutral zone. Loose puck comes away to Hansen. Hansen takes a shot that goes just wide from the face-off dot. Cleared away by the Eden Prairie defense, but backhanded back into the zone. Snuggerud will pick it up. Snuggerud to weave his way into the Holy Family Catholic end. Will send it weak side over to Parrish. Bounced over his stick. And now it'll trickle outside the zone as Parrish will battle it out against Tyler Rock for the puck. Still tied up. Here comes Argetsinger to help out. Argetsinger to stick handle his way into the zone. Stick checked away, though, by Maroney. And now played back over to Aguilar on the left side. Aguilar out at neutral. Trying to go across to Argetsinger. Icing waved off by the officials as Derek Lacombe, the goaltender, will dump it into the zone where it's picked up by Aguilar of Eden Prairie. 6:24 to go here in the second period. It's Michael Graham across the blue line. Tried to make a move around number 18, Matt Anderson. Didn't work, and now it's Holy Family the other way. As they had Peterson streaking in along the right side. Would have had a clear path to the net, but couldn't get that pass as it was just out in front of him. Graham will have it again. Back and forth we go. Drop past a Spinner. Couldn't get that one cleanly. A little miscommunication between them. Eden Prairie maintains possession. They throw it out in front. Nobody there, though, but Holy Family defensemen. They still maintain possession as Graham will have it from the far side corner. And Graham will send it opposite side as a couple of players will have to race for the puck. Eden Prairie gets there first. And they try to go up to the point to Charlie Lawrence. Doesn't quite have the reach as they'll have to reset. Lawrence will go into his own zone. Falls to the ice, and Holy Family causes a turnover. Here's Peterson leaving it down low for Rock. He tried to do a little give and go, but misfired on the pass. And now a loose puck from the far side boards was thrown on net. Curtis able to scoop it out of the air to make the save here with 5:24 left in the second period. Face off, it's tied up along the end boards behind the Eden Prairie net. Now played into the Holy Family zone. Shu will pick it up, send it to the end wall. Clay is also there to help out as it's behind the net of Derek Lacombe. And now it'll be Shu with it. Shu to poke it outside as some hitting there after the play. Snuggerud will now have it behind the Holy Family Catholic net. .438 to go as play kind of slowed down here. A long shot glove down by Lacombe from the blue line as he'll let his defense play it. Fire will try to start something 3-on-3 in transition as they'll flip it into the zone. Argetsinger will have it from the corner. Argetsinger up ahead to Jack Clays. Clays' pass out to center glanced off the skate of a Fire player as they'll have to reset in their own zone as Aguilar will have it. Aguilar will ice it as he tried to give it up out at center ice to Argetsinger. Overshot him, so with the icing it'll be a face-off to the right of Jake Gertis. Again, both teams with good section records so far this season. In Section 6, Holy Family 5-1, Eden Prairie 7-3. That's including the victories both these teams had on Thursday night, with Eden Prairie topping Armstrong 8-0 and Holy Family beating Minnetonka by a score of 7-1. Holy Family will have it from their own zone. Some hitting in front of the net. Eden Prairie fans want an interference call. They won't get one. Here's Peterson out at center ice. Peterson across the blue line. Will have it poked away from him as waiting at the blue line, Rushmeyer for his teammates to clear as he'll flip it into the zone. Brett Bold now to pick it up for the Eagles. Bold now to backhand it to Schmidt along the far side. Schmidt will pass it to Parrish. Goes off the skate of Jack Keeley. Delayed penalty coming up against Holy Family. They touch it up and get a whistle. It's kind of funny. Jake Gertis on his way to the bench actually touched the pass, and that allowed Holy Family to make a touch themselves to force the faceoff. Well, at least I thought there was a delayed penalty coming up against Holy Family. Gertis was skating to the box. Now they finally do send the Holy Family player Rushmeyer to the box as he'll head in, as Eden Prairie will go on their 4th power play. So face off to the right of Lacombe, won by Eden Prairie. Graham will have it. He'll spin around, get it to Spinner, who will play it to the end wall. There to pick it up are the Eagles. Back to Spinner from the circle. Spinner across to Snuggerud. Snuggerud waits, gives it to Graham. Graham will feed Spinner at the circle. Takes a light shot, tipped up and blocked by the Holy Family defense. Snuggerud will have it in the corner as he jumps up on the play. Light shot goes wide. Held in on the clearing attempt by Michael Graham. Graham over to Spinner, now back to Graham at the blue line. Graham, Schmidt in the slot, takes a shot. Easy save made by Derek Lacombe with 1:23 left on the power play. Holy Family's penalty kills numbers, like Eden Prairie, they've struggled on the PK. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm looking at opponents' numbers. Holy Family's penalty kill actually been more than better than good, if you can say that, I guess, whatever you want to put it. 92.9% on the season. Been great. Eden Prairie will have possession down low, and they'll send it to Graham out in front. Over to Spinner, who takes a shot. Lacombe gives up a rebound. Holy Family there to clear it away. Telling you some numbers here on the Holy Family penalty kill unit. They've actually killed off their last 28 power plays against. That's including the 3 they've killed off so far tonight. Snuggerud passes it over to Steven Spinner. Loose puck comes away to Keeley, whose shot was steered wide. Still held in by Graham. Graham will find Spinner at the circle. Pass it over weak side to Snuggerud, who takes a wrist shot. Save made by Lacombe, as now we get some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Nothing materializes from that, as we have 42 seconds left on the power play. 2:06 here in the first period, or second period, I should say. 1-0 Eden Prairie, still leading this game. Holding a heavy shot advantage of 29-8. Eagles have had possession on all these power plays, but Holy Family doing a good job. Not giving up any goals here on the power play. They've limited Eden Prairie's grade A chances. It goes up to the point to Michael Parrish across to Aguilar, second power play unit on the ice. Aguilar will have it at the left point, pass it over to the right to Parrish. Now Spinner can't receive the pass as it bounces off his skate. Eden Prairie will have to reset here with 20 seconds left on the power play. They send it around the end wall to Parrish, who will skate with it up to the blue line. Now passes over to Aguilar. Aguilar waits as he and Spinner play catch. Aguilar back to Spinner. Spinner takes the slap shot looking for a deflection, but a save made by Lacombe. It went through and got to the net. It was an easy save for Lacombe. I think he was trying to get a tip from Argetsinger down there, but couldn't get it to go. So just a couple of seconds left here on the power play for Eden Prairie, with a face-off to the right of Lacombe. Puck is dropped. Off the face-off, a shot from Snuggerud. They give up a rebound and they score. Colton Schmidt, top shelf off of the initial shot from Luke Snuggerud. It went right off the pad of Derek Lacombe. Schmidt was there to clean it up, and he's put Eden Prairie up 2-0. So Snuggerud will pick up his second assist on the night. And for Schmidt, a good return to the lineup. Scored now in back-to-back games. Off the face-off, it's dumped back into the zone. And that goal will technically not come on the power play, as it had just expired.
Number 10, Colton Schmidt.
Now a collision out at center ice. Holy Family fans want a penalty. They won't get one as play continues. Peterson will have it. Peterson will pass it over to the right side. Open in front. Gertis with a great save. Holy Family with a backdoor pass across. Peterson trying to set up Maroney. Gertis sprawled and just got his skate on the puck to make the save. Best chance of the night for the Fire, but an even better save by Gertis. About a minute left here in the second period. 2-0 Eden Prairie with the lead. By the way, for Colton Schmidt, that's his 11th goal on the season.
1 minute remaining.
Held in by Holy Family. They'll try to work their way to the slot, but Eden Prairie defense having none of it as they cost the turnover. Snuggerud will dump it into the zone. Keeley to pick it up as he gets hit into the boards by Dylan Wolf. Wolf will still have Keeley all tied up under 39 seconds. And now here comes the Fire in transition. Will Guerin to lead the rush as he waits for his helpers to come on. Takes a blast from the blue line, blocked by Brady Shue as it goes into the corner off that shot. Tied up with 3 Eagle players and 2 Fire players as they'll try to dig it out in the near side corner here of the EP zone. Eden Prairie will come away with it as Shue will have it. Shue out at center ice, lost his stick handle as it's now loose at the bench, dumped into the Holy Family zone and picked up by Ryan Swanson with 8 seconds. They'll send that over to the corner with 3, and that's going to do it here for the second period with the Eagles out in front 2-0 here on the Fire on PSB Media. Take a timeout, have more on the way next. You're listening to High School Hockey here on PSBMN.com.
Well, actually, I had 2 issues going on. I had a torn rotator cuff surgery in February of 2013, and also a herniated disc in my back.
In high school, I had a tobogganing accident. It was my first time on a toboggan. I was the last person. There were 6 people in front of me, and we hit a pile of ice under the snow about this high that we couldn't see. And when we hit it, all 6 people backed into me. My legs were spread out. I was paralyzed for half an hour, and during that time, I was uncertain I would ever walk again.
My right side, I got a really bad pain in my shoulder and neck area, and it was excruciating.
I'm a skier, and I fell and broke my femur. And prior to that, I also fell on the ice, helping the dog into the back of the truck because the dog wouldn't get in, and I fell and I broke my shoulder, and I had 3 pins put in, and they didn't give me enough therapy, and I ended up with a frozen shoulder.
I had neck and back pain from work, and it was just got to the point where it was enough that I had to come in and seek help, and so then I started coming into Advocare for treatment.
And in our office, it has always been and will always be, the patient comes first. And this is a real philosophical issue, but it makes a huge difference in how you approach the problem.
I was looking for something that was maybe going to be somewhere near as good. I didn't expect something better. And when I opened the Bloomington phone book, this was the first one on the list. And it called itself a pain clinic, and I called it first, and I was really impressed, and I came right in.
Meeting dentists for the first time, I realized that they treat it more holistically. So I really was looking for help with both areas of my body.
Came in here and just seemed like knew what he was talking about, and then started getting treatment here and helped, so stuck with it. So been to enough different chiropractors over the years that I know that like the treatment I get here.
I feel that they very customize for what you need, and that's even with my therapy from my car accident. I can tell that it's not the cookie box. Everybody gets the same treatment, and it's for what actually is going on with you and your body.
What separates us from the other chiropractors in the area is the fact that we can provide a much broader array of services under one location to include the medical and the physical therapy. There's many healthcare plans out there that do not have therapy coverage, your medical assistance and Medicare for chiropractors. Here we can much better service a medical assistant or Medicare population because we can combine the therapies and we get better results.
Treating soft tissue, not just doing adjustments, but also acupuncture, laser treatments, and then incorporating exercise. So it's really hitting it from all angles.
A physical trainer is not an expert who can tell you what a physical therapist can when you've had an injury. And so I'm getting the best, most tailored exercise for my specific condition on the day I come in.
I'd come twice a week to therapy, and they worked on both my shoulders. And it's unbelievable. I mean, I can do this now before I could do this.
They do work as a team, and that they're very friendly. Of course, they know me by name. I'm not just another number.
Getting me on the regimen to get into physical therapy, and then yeah, I like the people, and they seem to keep me out of pain.
Why would you combine physical therapy with chiropractic? Because the two processes complement each other so well. So on the rehab side, we'll then look at the case through a chiropractic focus as well as a physical therapy focus, and then we'll sit down as a team and talk about that patient and those symptoms. And we then strategize from a team approach, how can we combine services for cost-effective approaches to get this person back functioning better.
What I found with Dennis and Ryan and the entire team here is they're looking at you as a whole, but they're trying to put together a customized plan that meets my needs, and then over time even make adjustments.
The combination of massage, only one other place had massage, and the massage here is much more professional. And there's some alternative care from Michael, the physical therapist, that I have never gotten anywhere, and I've never seen it available except for out of pocket, and it's covered by my insurance here.
They're wonderful. They know what they're doing. They're kind. They're considerate. They're very friendly, and I have improved so much.
Please give us a call, check us out on the internet, and come on in to see how we can best serve your needs.
Located in the Southgate building in Bloomington, contact us at 952-835-6653 or online at advocaremn.com.
End of the second period here at Braemar Ice Arena with Eden Prairie on top of Holy Family Catholic 2-0 here on PSB Media. Tonight's broadcast also brought to you by Advocare Clinics of Minnesota. The ad you just saw a second ago, a couple of weeks ago, Kevin and I, the co-owners here at PSB, had a chance to visit with Dr. Dennis, and as he said, they take a holistic approach to mix a lot of different ways to get you back to feeling better, and those are real patients, real stories. It's a great way to recover from injuries. Really do check that out. Advocare Clinics of Minnesota. You can find links to their website above your game tracker screen. Let's give you a recap here of the second period. Colton Schmidt scored the only goal with a minute 23 left in the period off of an initial shot from Luke Snuggerud. It was a blast and a slap shot from Snuggerud. After Lacombe gave up the rebound, it was right on the stick of Schmidt, went top shelf to beat Lacombe, scores 11th goal of the season as that put the Eagles up ahead 2-0. In terms of penalties in the second period, 3 were against Holy Family and 1 was against Eden Prairie. Nobody scored on those power plays, and for the game, the Holy Family power play unit is 0 for 3, Eden Prairie 0 for 4. Shots on goal in the second period, they just revised the totals. They initially had Eden Prairie leading in that department 16-4. They added one more shot, so they actually have a 17-4 shots on goal advantage over Holy Family. And for the game, they're out shooting the Fire 33-9, holding that heavy advantage as they've kept Derek Lacombe busy, stopping 31 of 33 shots. Meanwhile, Jake Gertis has stopped all 9 shots that he has faced so far. We will take another brief timeout, come back, and run down some out-of-town scores up next here on PSB Media.
We're speaking with Rob Friend at the mulch store. Rob, once people have finished up trimming those trees or raking those leaves, how easy is it for them to stop in at the mulch store to drop off those materials, or maybe even pick up some mulch for next year?
Well, if you want to stop in and drop off, you come in, check in at the gate attendant, and they'll point you in the right direction after you pay a small fee. And if you're ready to pick up something to do a final garden or mulch project, pick out the product you want, pay for the fee, and we'll load up a trailer or a pickup truck if you have that. If not, we do have delivery available.
And of course, you guys have locations all over the metro area.
That's right. For locations and more information on delivery, you can check us out at our website, mulchstoremn.com.
The playoffs are looming, and the The impact of the regular season can take a toll on the body. At Performance Therapy Innovations, they can treat you or your Eagles for those nicks and ailments and help restore athletes physically and mentally for the most important time of the season. Performance Therapy Innovations will get you back to doing the things you love while minimizing your discomfort and maximizing your performance. Performance Therapy Innovations, helping Eagle athletes unleash their full potential. Located off Valley View Road and 169, online at pti-tc.com.
Great food and great sports. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5 in Eden Prairie. This season, the Tavern on 4 and 5 will be showing several PSB broadcasts of Eden Prairie boys hockey on the big screen TVs. So make it a night out. Get some great food and watch the EP boys hockey team at the Tavern on 4 and 5. Some of their classics include the Mediterranean pizza, the Tavern turkey burger, and my personal favorite, the cheesy tater tots. It's the Tavern on 4 and 5, located just blocks from Eden Prairie High School.
I think I have the window seat.
You better double check that, my friend. Don't think we don't know who you are.
Yeah, I'm Aaron Rodgers.
No, that's not it. You're that State Farm discount double check guy. Discount double check. Thanks to the hundreds you saved us, we could upgrade the grill class.
Grill class?
Your tongs are in your seat back.
Save with the discount double check today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Guys, this is my cousin Raj.
Hey, boys, I just saved a ton of cash with my State Farm discount double check. So the brats are on me. Oh, geez.
Crazy dream.
Easy. You're going to wreck Bob's dream. By the way, how's that sausage pillow? Delicious, good stick.
Save with the discount double check today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Shop and save with Brandy Warmbier State Farm Insurance Office in Eden Prairie, a local connection at a lower cost. BrandyWarmbier.com.
Welcome back here, PSB Media. End of the second period with the Eagles out in front of Holy Family, 2-0. A lot of other section games taking place tonight. In terms of early afternoon games, have some other scores with Hill Marie on top of Irondale, 6-0. New Prague leads Northfield, 2-0. Probably the matchup of the day is 7AA, where Duluth East on top of Grand Rapids, 3-1. Other scores, we have Blaine all over Coon Rapids in 5AA, 7-0, while White Bear Lake leads North St. Paul 4-0 with a couple minutes left in the first period in that game. Also, don't forget, coming up this afternoon here on PSB, more hockey on the way, as we'll have the next game here at Braemar between Jefferson and also Burnsville. Make sure you tune in for that. We'll also have on-demand video of 3 other games taking place tonight. At about midnight was when those will be available. We'll have both 3AA semifinal games with Cretin-Durham Hall versus Egan, also Eastview St. Thomas. We'll also have an on-demand video available later tonight of Edina versus Prior Lake here on PSB. And one other score from the Class 1A Girls State Championship. East Grand Forks is on top of Blake 2-1 with a few minutes left in the second period in that game. Here at Braemar, the Eagles lead the Fire 2-0 at the end of 2. We'll take one more timeout and have the third period on the way next here on PSBMN.com.
Think about the best athletes in the world, no matter the sport. How did they rise above the competition? These athletes didn't get to the top of their game on talent alone. They trained hard, and they trained right. PTI will work with your athlete to reach new heights. They'll get a high-level customized program from a skilled professional who truly cares about and understands your athlete's needs. The results at PTI will give your son or daughter the confidence and determination to unleash their full potential. Performance Therapy Innovations, where athletes get results.
I wish it was spring.
Hello, Carl.
Whoa, who are you?
I'm the Mulch Store Genie.
Well, your entrance music makes you sound like an alien.
We Mulch Store Genies survive on grass and compost, not snow and ice.
If you're a genie, where's your lamp?
Mulch Store Genies live... Never mind you. Let's get to the point. You had a wish for me, Carl.
Yeah, I wished it would be spring.
Your wish is my command.
Sweet! This is much better. Wow, my lawn looks great too.
Indeed, Carl. That's the power of the Mulch Store Genius.
Thanks.
Tell your friends of my mulching powers.
The Mulch Store, granting beautiful lawn and landscaping wishes since 2000. Store locations in Burnsville, Minnetrista, Rosemount, and Shakopee.
Welcome back here to PSB Media, getting ready for the third period with the Eagles out in front of the Fire, 2-0. I'm actually sitting on the Holy Family side of fans, and it's funny. I have two fans that are watching the game next to me in the standing room area, and they said, hey, let's switch spots and see if we can get some more luck. Have to see if it works here for the Fire. Of course, if you're an Eagles fan, you don't want to change anything. You're up 2-0 and holding that heavy 33-9 shots on goal advantage. Puck is dropped here on the third period. Luke Snuggerud will have it from his own blue line as he'll go across to Shue, back to Snuggerud as he'll skate over to the left side. Short pass to Spinner. He gets blasted off the puck by Nick Mitchell. Here's Holy Family in transition. Losing his balance, though, is Jacob Dickinson trying to work his way to the slot. Wolf trying to hold it in as he battles it out with Michael Graham. Eden Prairie will be going from left to right. Holy Family from right to left here in period number 3. Here's a shot from Steven Spinner from the top of the circle that went just wide. It's in the corner here of the Holy Family Catholic zone. They can't clear it away as it's Graham. Second swat does get it out. As now it'll be Parrish. Parrish gets checked off the puck by Wolf, so Holy Family going to some physical hockey now. A couple of big hits from the end wall of the Holy Family Catholic zone. They try to slap it outside the zone, held in by Lawrence momentarily. Now it trickles out. We'll have to retreat as Aguilar and Lawrence will play catch. Aguilar will have it from the left side as he'll flip it into the zone where it's picked up by Holy Family's Matt Anderson. Already it looks like the Fire have a little more jump in their skates. Just in that second period, Eden Prairie was winning the race to every loose puck. With it behind his own net is Hunter Rushmeyer as he'll make a pass out to John Peterson, the leading goal scorer here for the Fire with 29 goals, 33 assists, but he, like the rest of Holy Family, have been quiet so far in this game. It'll be tipped into the Eden Prairie zone where Gertis will slow it down for Snuggerud. Snuggerud able to get it over to the left side to Clays. Clays out to center to Sullivan, who pushes it ahead for Nieder. 3-on-2, they go into the zone. Shot and a blocker save made by Lacombe, but the referee actually whistled them offsides. Third period numbers for both teams. Eden Prairie's outscore their opponents 31-26 in the third period. Holy Family outscoring teams 31-12 in the third period. Again, Holy Family, a very high-scoring team that averages 5.24 goals per game, but third period by far their lowest-scoring period. Here's Nieder breaking in, and he scores! Nieder flips the goalpost on the outside on a breakaway, and he gives Eden Prairie a 3-0 lead. Again, another case of Eden Prairie getting behind the HFC defense. This time it was Nieder who forced a breakaway. From the face-off dot, went lower stick side on Derek Lacombe, clipped the outside of the goalpost, then went into the net, and the Eagles are out to a 3-0 lead. So for Nieder, that's his third goal of the season, and I'll give him 6 points. As it'll be dumped into the Holy Family zone.
Prairie, number 37, Cole Lawrence, assisting.
Oh, my mistake. I mixed up my 37s and 27s. It's actually Cole Lawrence who gets the goal. So Cole Lawrence had the break, and he scored. As for him, that's his second goal of the season. Holy Family will try to backhand it towards the Eden Prairie blue line, but sent up ahead by Brady Shue as the Eagles go off on a change. Rushmeyer will have it from the near side boards. Can't quite clear it. Schmidt will have it. Schmidt trying to work his way around a check from Rushmeyer. Will go to the end wall, then finally be sticked off the puck. And Schmidt, I think, is actually going to draw a penalty from the play. Good job by Colton Schmidt. He was triple teamed down there in the corner waiting for his teammates to go off on a change, just holding the puck. And he actually forced Hunter Rushmeyer into a penalty, so Eden Prairie will go on the power play again. Talking about Colton Schmidt, I know I have some relatives of him listening to the game, including the grandparents listening from Nashville, Tennessee, of Colton Schmidt, saying hello to them, and thanks for providing me updates of the Armstrong game on Thursday. Puck is tied up in the corner, and now the referee will finally blow it dead. I also had another email from a relative of Colton Schmidt. This one is from Colton's mom, as she says her husband Dell is at the game. Actually, the parents are at the game, trying to read this as quickly as possible before we get back on the air. I'll read it next stoppage as Snuggerud takes a shot that goes wide. If you'd like to email us here in the booth, you can do so as well. Find links to our email address above the game tracker screen if you want to send us along a message that you can read on air. Spinner with it at the point. Gives it over to Lawrence. Takes a shot and he scores! Lacombe looked like he was screened as the wrist shot from the top of the circle beat Lacombe high stick side, and the Eagles are in front 4-0. Really starting to take control of this game here as they've opened things up.
Scoring on the power play for Eden Prairie, number 16, Michael Graham.
It was Graham who got the goal.
Number 25, Steven Spinner, and number 4, Luke Snuggerud. Time of the goal is 3.
Snuggerud will get the assist.
Graham,
his third of the game. Spinner will also get the assist as well as Snuggerud. So 13:39 left in the third period. And the Fire, now quite a hill to climb with these two early third period goals by Cole Lawrence and Michael Graham, the standout sophomores here for Eden Prairie. The youngsters getting on the score sheet. Rushmeyer will have it from the corner. Now it's Peterson. They'll turn it over to Parrish along the far side boards. I think one of the problems we may be running into if you're a Holy Family fan is that we've pretty much been skating with two lines this entire game while Eden Prairie's been going with three. The Fire had a little burst of speed at the beginning of the third period, but starting to maybe tire out here with playing just those two lines while Eden Prairie's been able to skate three. Here comes Brett Bold now across the blue line, takes a shot blocked by Rushmeyer, takes another shot and gets it back and scores! Brett Bold now! The initial shot blocked by Rushmeyer, but Bold now got it right back in the slot and was able to go high glove side this time on Derek Lacombe, and he puts the Eagles in front 5-0. And for Brett Bold now, first career goal for him. Congratulations to Brett Bold now. And of course, the Eden Prairie now 5-0. 3 goals here within the first 3 minutes of the third period. And now Cole Lawrence has a break. He fans on a shot as Lacombe able to make the save again, getting behind the Holy Family defense, this time right off the face-off, and fortunate for the Fire, Lawrence fanned on his shot as it just lightly glided into the glove of Derek Lacombe. All Eden Prairie here in this third period. Again, Holy Families primarily use two lines in this game. They've on very rare occasions sent out their third line, but I think the depth here of Eden Prairie is starting to take their toll here on Holy Family as they're winning the race to every puck. The Fire had an initial surge for about the first minute or so, but have not had much since then. Eden Prairie will have it here at neutral as Schmidt will pass it over to Snuggerud. Here's Colton Schmidt across the blue line. Schmidt had it poked away by Bennett Hansen as he'll lead the rush going into the Eden Prairie zone. He'll pass it over to Maroney, who gets wrestled off the puck by Aguilar. Now from the end wall, Eden Prairie will have it. It's Spinner going across to Graham. Graham from the left side will try to center it to Spinner. Too far for him. Peterson to pick it up in the Holy Family zone. Peterson waiting. Now we'll give it over to Maroney. Maroney will have it in neutral as he'll backhand it into the zone. It'll actually go into Gertis, who turns it away. Now Gertis will cover it up. And that's 11:50 left here in the third period. 5-0 Eden Prairie with the lead. And 3 goals within the first 4 minutes here of the third period. There's been 5 different goal scorers with Michael Graham, Colton Schmidt, Brett Bold now. And Also, Cole Lawrence picking up the EP goals. Actually, I misspoke. Graham has one goal, I should say. I'm going to run down my scoring. Goals scored by Spinner, Schmidt, Lawrence, Graham, and Boldenau. So 5 different goal scorers. Off the face-off, it'll be a win by Kruger. Kruger will throw it towards the net, poked away. Now it'll be picked up by Tyler Rock in the corner. And referee calls, looks like a holding the stick penalty against Eden Prairie's Andy Aguilar as he'll head to the box. So the Fire will go on their 4th power play of the game. They're 0 for 3 so far.
On goaltending, Prairie's number 6, Andy Aguilar, 2 minutes.
And now they'll play it up to number 10, John Peterson, hooking, holding the stick either way. They had the stick tied up on Maroney on the last play, which drew the penalty. Meanwhile, a shot from the point from John Peterson goes up into the netting. Referee says it was deflected, so face-off will remain deep here in the Eden Prairie zone. Holy Family will win the face-off, send it to the corner, now up to the point to Peterson, send it back down low to Guerin. Guerin, Peterson play catch as Peterson will have it. Go over to number 17, Swanson, who will work his way to the left side. And he'll have it stripped away from him by Jack Healy, who will clear it away. Peterson after it, as well as Michael Parrish. Parrish will pick it up in the corner as he and Lacombe are battling for it in the corner. Lacombe way out of his net. Not something you want to see if you're Coach Noel Ron. Meanwhile, here's a shot and a save on Gertis off of the shot from Joe Maroney. Maroney was in the slot, took a shot, but Gertis made the save. The other way, though, it was Keeley and Derek Lacombe, of all players, trying to dig away a loose puck in the corner. Not what you want to see your goaltender trying to get a loose puck in the corner if you're Holy Family coach Noel Ron, but fortunately for Fire, doesn't come back to hurt him. Off the face-off, Snuggerud will send it around the end boards. It'll be cleared away. Lacombe will slow it down behind his own net. Here's Ryan Swanson across the blue line. Swanson takes a shot blocked by Brady Shue. Shue can't clear it out as it's held in by Wolf. Wolf will give it to Maroney. Now they'll send that down low. Try to center it, but it was blocked as they tried to go back to Maroney in the slot. Maroney will pick it up. He tried to go weak side over to Guerin, but sticked into the corner by Jack Clays. Tic-tac-toe. A great save by Jack Gertis. It went back to the weak side to Guerin. Gertis got a blocker on it to make a save. And as he was crossing the crease to make the save, the net came loose, so we'll have a face-off here with 33 seconds left on the power play. Power play clock not working, so I'll go ahead and just take that off for now. There's a shot off the face-off from Patrick Redden and a save made by Gertis. They'll loose along the end wall, down to 20 on the power play for Holy Family. Skating with it is Patrick Redden. Redden will send that over to Tyler Rock. Rock up to the point, they go to Anderson. Anderson takes a shot that goes wide. Karam's off the end wall, but no one there to hit it home for Holy Family. Cleared away by Eden Prairie as the Eagles are full strength. With 9.5 left here in regulation, Eagles in front 5-0. Here comes Tyler Rock with a burst of speed, works his way into the zone, takes a wrist shot, which goes wide. There to pick it up is Colton Schmidt. He'll skate with it into the zone. Schmidt takes a shot, popped up into the air after Lacombe made the save. He didn't know where it was, but the Holy Family defense there to clear it away. Then another shot from the point by Brett Boldenau was saved by Lacombe as he's been kept busy. Now it's stopped 37 of 42 Eden Prairie shots. 42-14 the shots on goal margin in this game in favor of the Eagles. Now win it, draw it back to Graham. And a save made by Derek Lacombe. For Performance Therapy Innovations, proud to bring you coverage here of Eden Prairie versus Holy Family Section Hockey. Even though we're in the off-season for golf, they have 3D technology at their indoor facility, which can help take strokes off your game. Located in the Golden Triangle area. Find more information online, athletespti.com, athletespti.com. Into the corner here of the Eden Prairie zone, a collision. Schmidt will pick it up. Bank it off the half wall, but not out as it's held back in. Dumped into the corner. Schmidt will be tied up along the near side boards. Holy Family will skate away, but Spinner just blasts number 15, Tommy Kruger, off the puck. Spinner will lead the rush the other way. Takes a shot from center ice. Easy save made by Lacombe. From his defense, Swanson seems like he's played about the entire third period here for Holy Family. Will lose it out at center to Jack Sullivan. Sullivan backdoor to Clays. They go back to Sullivan off of the shot. And it was turned away. Now loose in front, looking for a rebound. Swatted wide by Jack Sullivan. And now banked off the half wall and outside the zone. Here comes Jack Sullivan. Trying to go over to Clays on the right side, but it was intercepted by the Fire. Peterson waits to the top of the circle. Goes to the slot to Guerin, and he scores! Holy Family on the scoreboard. Great pass from Peterson to Guerin, and it's 5-1. Peterson led the initial rush, worked his way towards the circle, and made a good backhanded pass to the slot to Will Guerin. Eden Prairie defense a little late getting over there.
Number 16, Will Guerin.
Yes, it was Will Guerin going upstairs to beat Gertis. And for Will Guerin, that's his 17th goal of the season. Holy Family with it now as they'll pass it over to the right side. Brady Shue delivers a heavy hit into the boards to John Peterson. Snuggerud, meanwhile, will have it in the corner. And now Snuggerud from the corner will bank it off the wall. Now get it over to Peterson. Glove down by Shue. Not cleared away, though, by Snuggerud. Now loose in front. Gertis makes the save. On a shot by Patrick Redden. Still held in by Holy Family, as though they're starting to put the pressure on the Eagles, finding a second win. Shue from the corner. Up ahead to Nieder. Nieder finally is able to clear it out to neutral. The Fire are buzzing. Here comes Peterson across the blue line. A move around Snuggerud. But good recovery there by the Nebraska Omaha recruit Luke Snuggerud to poke it away. As now it's Parrish. He's able to clear it back out to neutral, but Wolf will play it right back in, where it's picked up by Keeley, who will then ice the puck here with 6:50 left here in the third period. 5-1, Eden Prairie with the lead. Here comes Eden Prairie trying to clear it out. Held in, though, by Wolf. Thrown at the net, but turned away. It'll be picked up by Ryan Swanson. And now here's Maroney. Maroney between the hashes. His shot blocked by Aguilar. Now behind the net. It'll be Eden Prairie that skates away with it. It's Steven Spinner. Pass went through the legs of Schmidt. Now allow Swanson to pick it up. Swanson to bank it off the wall and in here with a little over 6 minutes left in regulation. Fire putting the pressure here on the Eagles. Into the corner, Dickinson will pick it up. Up to the point he goes. They'll send it back down low. Aguilar trying to one-hand it outside the zone. Able to get it to Schmidt. He'll go across to Michael Graham. Graham can't work his way through a one-on-two. Now he'll trip up number 20, Dickinson, and Holy Family will go on the power play, and things kind of getting interesting here. If they can pop in a quick power play goal, all of a sudden, Fire back in the game, but still a lot of work to do as Graham will head to the box.
Lining 10 that Eden Prairie's number 16, Michael Graham, 2 minutes for hooking. Graham for hooking at 11:13.
Shot goes just wide. It's held in by Peterson. broken stick. Shoe broke his stick, so it's essentially a 5-on-3. Shot from the point, saved by Gertis, and then kicked out of the zone by Brady Shoe, and then helped and slapped by Michael Parrish after the initial kick. So break there for the Eagles. Minute 32 here on the power play. As they'll skate with it into the zone, it's Peterson to the end wall. Holy Family will have it up at the point. Swanson across to Peterson, a one-timer and a save made by Gertis after the shot from the point. Peterson will pick it back up again from the left side. I'll send it over to Guerin, the goal scorer from a couple of minutes ago. Guerin back to Peterson between the hashes, now works his way right side. Back door to Guerin, and they score. What a play by John Peterson. Everywhere on that sequence. Skated and stick-handled his way between the hashes, then to the right side. Found Guerin on the back door, and Holy Family makes it a 3-goal game as it's now 5-2. So things getting interesting here as Guerin scores his second goal of the game. Comes at 4:51.
Scoring on the power play for Holy Family, number 16, Will Guerin.
Fire, after I was saying, it looked like they were starting to get tired about midway through the third period. I found a second wind as they put on all sorts of pressure, even when both teams have been at full strength. Well, it'll be a power play goal for Holy Family. They're now 1 for 5 with the man advantage. 4.5 to go as it's in the Holy Family zone where Rushmeyer will have it. Rushmeyer will try to force it outside the zone. Eden Prairie will play it back to their defense as Brady Shoe will have it. Overshoot a pass to Michael Parrish, and here comes Maroney across the blue line. Maroney towards the net. Gertis makes the save and then covers it up for a face-off here with 4:13 left in the third period. And thanks to everyone tuning into tonight's game as we have both Colton Schmidt's grandparents tuning in, listening to tonight's game. Also, say hello to Evelyn Johnson, who's tuned into our broadcast as well. I'm glad to bring you here Section 6 AA semifinal action as things have gotten interesting now with a 5-2 game. And Eden Prairie just picked up another penalty as Brett Bold now head to the box. Another power play goal, and things will get very, very nerve-wracking here if you're an Eden Prairie fan. So Holy Family back on the power play. They go across the wall, takes a shot that goes just wide. Loose puck now behind the net, picked up by Will Guerin. Guerin up to Peterson, back to Guerin. Those two have been the connection for Holy Family, accounting for both goals. Peterson will have it in the corner now up to the point to Guerin. Give and go, they throw it in front. Now back to the point as they couldn't get it out there in front, and now a shot and a save made by Gertis. They tried to set up that backdoor play again, but it went off the skate of Maroney. Then up to the point, they fired a shot, and the save was made by Eden Prairie's senior netminder. Looks like the face-off actually is going to come outside. No, we're just going to get a timeout. So the Fire will take a timeout here with 1:19 on the power play, 3:29 in regulation. You're listening to high school hockey, 6 AA quarterfinals here on PSB Media.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dennis Lensling, Clinic Administrator and Care Coordinator for Advocare Clinics located in Bloomington, Minnesota. I'd like to invite you to come on in for a free consultation to see how we could best serve you with our medical, chiropractic, and physical therapy services. Whether your problem is from an acute injury or a chronic pain management issue, we feel we can help you. Please give us a call, check us out on the internet, and come on in to see how we can best serve your needs.
Contact us at 952-835-6653 or online at advocaremn.com.
Jeepers, it's the creeper!
What do we do now? It's a mystery.
I know. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Zoinks! It's Lucy, like our favorite State Farm agent lady.
Hi, gang. I'll handle it. And that's not really a monster.
Creeper!
Mr. Carswell?
You meddling kids.
State Farm takes the mystery out of dealing with insurance. Get to a groovier state.
Shop and save with Brandy Warmbier's State Farm Insurance Office in Eden Prairie, a local connection at a lower cost. BrandyWarmbier.com.
Welcome back here to PSB Media. Holy Family will have it up at the point as they go across to Peterson, as he'll have it now at the top of the circle. Go over to Rushmeyer. Rushmeyer down low. They take a shot. Gertis makes the save. Maroney trying to poke it away from Shu. He's able to get it to the corner. And is now jumping up on the play is Peterson. Another delayed penalty coming up against Eden Prairie. Eagles will touch. Actually, there's confusion. Lacombe skated up. Well, now there's... I'm trying to figure out what happened. Here's Lacombe skated away thinking there was a delayed penalty. Eden Prairie was starting to rush the other way. The referee didn't blow the whistle. Well, that was correct. There was no penalty. So Lacombe, by mistake, started skating over towards the Holy Family bench. And Eden Prairie had the puck with Michael Parrish. And they almost had a rush going the other way. In front, here's Wolf. So some miscommunication almost cost the Fire dearly, but for some reason the whistle went when Michael Parrish had it. 23 seconds to go on the power play. As they'll go across. Here's Snuggerud. Now Lacombe is off as they pull the goaltender now as they'll flip it in. And an empty net goal from Luke Snuggerud. Snuggerud with an empty netter. So after the face-off, they did pull Lacombe legitimately, not thinking there was a penalty. It comes back to bite him as Snuggerud picks up an empty netter, and it's 6-2 Eden Prairie. That goal is shorthanded. So for Snuggerud, now 1 goal and 3 assists in the game.
Open net goal for Eden Prairie. Number 2, Brady Shue, unassisted.
And Brady Shue will get credit for it. I think they're going to say it was tipped or something. Snuggerud fired the initial shot on the empty net. Won't matter though. As it's 6-2, Eden Prairie nonetheless, as they are well on their way to a victory. And we're full strength for both sides now as the collision along the far side boards here in the EP zone. Maroney will have it. They'll go across to Peterson, and a great save made by Jake Gertis. Weak side again, they found Peterson. Took a shot from near the end line. Gertis slid over to make the save here with a minute 45 left in regulation. Again, it was just an empty net goal from Brady Shue a moment ago. Holy Family rolling the dice when they had that power play trying to make it a 2-goal game. As Eden Prairie picked up the empty netter shorthanded just a couple of seconds ago. Lacombe is back in the net now as Alex Pizon onto the ice will push it into the zone. Some different players seeing some time as here's Wesley Young working his way in front, but whistle goes first as a Holy Family player is slow to get up. And while they attend to the Holy Family players down on the ice, we'll take a timeout. This is high school hockey here on PSB Media.
The playoffs are looming, and the impact of the regular season can take a toll on the body. At Performance Therapy Innovations, they can treat you or your Eagles for those nicks and ailments and help restore.
Oh, false alarm. As soon as Rushmeyer got back up, he hustled over to the bench. Looked like he was pretty shaken up, but the second he got to his skates, he quickly went over to the bench. So we're back to live action. Puck will be in the neutral zone as Nieder will have it tipped up into the air. Referee's whistle goes. Here with minute 16 left. Different players out on the ice for Eden Prairie, seeing some varsity action that are normally on the JV team. That's Wesley Young and also Alex Pizon. Of course, players that will probably be key cogs on next year's Eden Prairie team, as this is a squad with a lot of seniors. Face-off will be here at center ice. And now the referees are going to have a conference before we drop the puck. Off the face-off, Bolden now will push it towards the Holy Family blue line where the Fire will have it. They'll go over the left side to Guerin. Here is Dickinson. Dickinson lost it. Bolden now has it in the corner. Goes across to Brady Shue. Shue able to swat it outside the zone where it's picked up by Matt Anderson. Anderson off the half wall, able to clear it. There to get it was Shue. He'll go across to Bolden now. Bolden now to Wesley Young, who will tip it into the zone. It'll be icing, though, against the Eagles with 43 seconds left. So Eaton Prairie will move on to Mariucci Arena coming up on Wednesday in the 6AA Championship. It'll be Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Taking on the winner of this afternoon's Wayzata-Benilde St. Margaret's game. If you're wondering if we're going to stream that game, we're still working on getting that to happen, at least audio only. We should know by Monday night or Tuesday morning whether we'll be able to cover the Wednesday state or section championship for Eden Prairie. And now cleared away by Eden Prairie. Classy move there by the Holy Family student section, chanting "Thank you, seniors," showing their appreciation for the best squad the Fire have ever had. They're 25-1 heading into the game. First time in program history they had won 20 games, and their season about to come to an end, down to 12 seconds as it's dumped back into the Fire zone. As Lawrence will get checked off the puck, down to 5. Wolf circling, thrown into the zone with 2 seconds, 1, and that'll do it. Eden Prairie's on their way to the section championship as they beat Holy Family Catholic by a score of 6-2. Stay tuned, we have the Sun Current postgame show up next.
The Sun Current is proud to be your community news leader for over 50 years. Each week you can read their in-depth coverage on local government, school district news, high school sports matchups, community events, and newsmakers. The Sun Current's website is now mobile user-friendly and provides breaking local news coverage daily. Check it out at current.mnsun.com.
6AA semifinals goes Eden Prairie's way here in semifinal number 1 as they beat Holy Family 6-2. Let's give you a scoring summary of tonight's game. Scoring got started in the first period on a Stevens spinner goal on a breakaway at 8:47. That gave the Eagles a 1-0 lead. They scored another goal in the second period on a shot from Colton Schmidt. Snuggery fired the initial shot. Schmidt there for the rebound to get it past McCone. That made it 2-0 at 1:23 of the second period, and that's where we stood after 2. A barrage of goals for Eden Prairie, though, was in the first 4 minutes of the third period, scoring 4 times. The first at 15:01, as it was Cole Lawrence scoring. And then about a minute later at 13:46, Eden Prairie scored again. This time it was Michael Graham. Then at the 13-minute mark, it was Brett Bolden now. So those 3 quick goals made it 5-0 early in the third period. Holy Family rallied at 7:58 as Will Guerin scored his first of 2 goals to make it 5-1. Then at 4:51 on the power play, Guerin scored again, made it 5-2. But an empty netter by Colton Schmidt, by Brady Shue, I should say, made it 6-2 as Holy Family was rolling the dice on the power play with just a few minutes left in the game, trailing 5-2. Tried to get the 6-on-4 advantage, but they cleared it away, and it was Shue who found the empty netter, as that's where we stand. 6-2, Eden Prairie wins it. Power play numbers for the game. Holy Family was 1 for 5 on the power play. Eden Prairie 0 for 5. Shots on goal for the game, 47-24. Eden Prairie leads in that department. Again, 47-24, the final shots on goal. Post-game show was brought to you by the Sun Current, your community news source for over 50 years in the Southwest Metro, providing school board, city council, different area events, and high school sports. Sun Current now mobile user-friendly at current.mnsun.com. Again, stay tuned. At 4 o'clock, we'll have the 2AA semifinals coming up right here on PSB and Media, as we'll have Jefferson versus Burnsville. You can tune into that game. And also, again, in terms of the 6AA championship on Wednesday, where Eden Prairie will play, still working on trying to get coverage of that game. Should know by Monday night or Tuesday morning whether we'll have coverage of the 6AA championship. Thanks for tuning into our game. Again, Eden Prairie on top of Holy Family, 6-2 here on PSB.
Thanks for tuning in to live local play-by-play coverage of the Eagles High School sports. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Umbria Gourmet Pizzeria, The Mulch Store, Alpha Investment Advisors, Performance Therapy Innovations, Brandy Warmbier State Farm Insurance Office, and Healthy Training. Keep it tuned to PSBMN.com for more broadcasts of Eagles High School sports.